Hi, Geeta.
Welcome.
Are you ready for 73 questions?
I am ready. Max, are you ready? Max is ready. I'm ready. All right, come on in.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
12.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag fucking cray.
What's something you can't do?
Oh, I can't be tall because, hashtag hobbit. And I don't math.
What's your favorite thing in the world?
Oh, my favorite thing in the world is to laugh.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
Oh, there's many things that people don't know about me. People don't know that I drove a forklift for a year on Sundays, working with all overtimer dudes and teenage guys, and it was totally batshit crazy.
What's your wake-up ritual?
My wake-up ritual, so I wake up, right away I do a guided morning meditation, then I come downstairs, I take Cracky Pants over here out for a W, I can't say the word because he's gonna flip the fuck out, and then I come back, I feed him, I make coffee, which I'm about to do right now because coffee, and then I do my morning ritual in terms of my health and stuff like that. I will do some yoga. I will do some trampoline jumping, which is one of my favorite things to do fucking ever. And then I work and do all the things that I have to do.
What's your go-to-bed ritual?
My go-to-bed ritual is kind of similar. So around 10:30, I start winding down because I really like to have a whole process of self-care things that I do. I like to bulk everything together. So I really try to put my phone down at that point, but that sometimes that happens and sometimes that fucking doesn't because, crack. And then I go upstairs, I take my face off if I have a face on, and then I do some stretching because it really helps me sleep. And I do some reading or I do some meditating. Sometimes I'll do a guided meditation before I go to bed. And then I put on my headband headphones. They're the best. And I listen to some subliminal music or nature sounds as I fall asleep.
Yeah. What's your dream country to visit?
Ooh, I'm such a travel nut.
I'll give you 2.
Yay. Okay, good. Thank you. Costa Rica for sure. And Greece. I'm dying to get to those 2 places.
I knew that. I was mean with just one.
I know, because you're my husband and you know everything about me.
What's the biggest surprise you've had?
Well, I don't know. That one's kind of easy. My biggest surprise was meeting you and realizing that I was going to marry you. No intentions for that. I was busy being single and having a good time. So definitely you, baby.
Aw.
Yeah.
Heels or flats and sneakers?
Both, depending on the occasion. I do like me a good stiletto, but I really do not that too.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
Well, I'm a never-ending learner, so that's kind of hard. I would say that learning that I can't control how people feel is probably the big one I can think of right now.
That's a big one.
It's a big one.
Who do you want to write your obituary?
Who do I want to write my obituary? I would have to say my best friend, Clodagh, who is Irish and lives in Ireland. She knows me. I've known many people for a long time that are my really good friends. She just understands my soul in a way that not even you do.
What's one thing you had to learn the hard way?
Oh, God. I would honestly take it back to, not being able to control other people, and what I'm talking about now, I would say would be that we can only bring a horse to water. I can't make anyone want to heal or want to do good things for themselves. That was a tough one for sure.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
Ooh, my dog, Maxie Pie over there. I can't live without coffee these days because I didn't have coffee for 20 years, and now I have it back, which I'm really excited about. And connecting to people.
What's a cause that's important to you?
Well, I have many causes that I feel pretty strongly about, but I would say that my big cause is gender equality and abolishing rape culture.
What are 3 people, living or dead, who you'd like to make dinner for?
Ooh, good question. Whitney Houston, Robin Williams, and Oprah. How dope would that dinner be? Oh my god, I just got myself excited. Although it will never happen.
What's your biggest fear in life? And never say never.
Holy shit balls, I have coffee in my hands. Can you repeat the question?
What's your biggest fear in life?
Oh, my biggest fear in life, I think, would be the idea of settling.
What are you doing on Thursday?
Oh, shit! I am filming an episode of Hudson and Rex, which is a Canadian awesome show about a wicked cop and his dog. I'm really excited for it. It's a little bit part, but it's super exciting.
Speaking of TV, what's your current TV obsession?
Charmed. I'm eating that shit like chocolate. I loved the original Charmed, and so I was like not sure about what the reboot was going to be like, but I love it. I think it's great.
Are you really a guru?
No, I'm not a guru. The business name came to me in a meditation a few years ago, and I just thought it was like really cheeky and fun. And I know some stuff, like other people know some stuff, and just the stuff that I know, I really want to share with other people, and I hope that it's helpful. But I ain't no fucking guru. I'm just like fucking everybody else. Crazy, you know?
Cats or dogs?
So for most of my life, I was a feline person, and I still love all feline things. But since this is my first doggy, and since getting this little mongrel, it's hard. I don't know, all living creatures.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done in your life?
Well, husband, you would know that. No, I'm joking. I would say the most adventurous thing that I did. I'm a very adventurous person, so I got a lot of like courage when it comes to like trying shit. But I'd say that the craziest thing that I ever did was I saved up to go to Europe, and I didn't have any money. I didn't know anybody over there, and I was like working like a mad person, went over there without much, and my whole life changed after I did that. I was 29. It was so good.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
Crazy, cracked, and crazy. No. I would say kind, funny. Well, I think I'm funny.
You are.
And empathetic.
Favorite piece of clothing you own?
Favorite piece of clothing I own? I don't know. I like oscillate between, like, my mind changes a fair bit. But if it has fucking some sparkly goodness on it, I'm gonna fucking like it. So sequin or, I don't know, sparkly.
What's your go-to self-comforting technique?
Breathing, meditations, whether it's silent or guided, and, you know, doing like a hot Epsom salt bath or something like that. Yeah.
Superpower you would want?
For all my Trekkie buddies out there, teleportation.
Yeah.
You imagine the amount of time that you'd save in your world if you didn't have to like travel to get somewhere. You can just like press a button and appear there. Such a time saver.
What's inspiring you in life right now?
Ooh, I'm gonna be totally self-absorbed and say me. But no, what I mean by that is my own journey. I've worked really hard to come to where I'm at, and I'm just really inspired by, you know, I'm inspired by my journey, but I'm inspired by other people's journeys too. Like 2020 was a shit show. A lot of this year has been a shit show, and seeing how people have grown, my clients, my friends, you and me. So I want to say the growth I've seen overall, including myself.
Best piece of advice you've received?
That life only gets better.
Top 3 concerts you want to see?
This is so good. I love this question. I'm so glad you asked it. It's hard because, like, I'd have like a top 10, but I would say Lady Gaga, Pink, and Dave Matthews. I've seen 8 times, but I want to see Dave Matthews do my favorite song, which is Crash Into Me. Oh my God, that's what I want.
book that everyone should read.
The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
What would you like to be remembered for?
Being kind and providing a safe space for people that they felt that they could just be themselves and be authentic in.
How do you define beauty?
Authenticity.
What do you love most about your body?
That I have one.
Pretty cool. Best way to take a rest or decompress?
Ooh, well, I said one thing earlier is like having that nice hot Epsom salt kind of a situation. But I don't know, reading a good book, mashing out on a couple episodes of like my favorite Netflix show, going for a walk in nature, just being like in a foresty environment.
When are you most inspired?
Well, speaking of walks, I'm inspired when I take this guy for a W in the forest, and I listen to podcasts when I do that, and I get so fired up from them, and then I love coming back here and telling you all about what I heard, and then just getting excited about that.
If your life was a book, what would the title be?
Good question. The Growing Goddess.
If you could master one instrument, what would it be?
Ooh, well, I've played a bunch in my life, but one that I would really want to come back to and get really good at would be the piano.
What's something you notice about people when you first meet them?
Their energy.
What's your biggest regret?
My biggest regret. I don't have regrets, to be honest, because everything I've done has brought me to where I'm at, and I believe that everything is a lesson, so there's really nothing that I would go back and change.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal? Oh, I don't know. Sloths are pretty damn cool. I don't know. I think Max. Max, when he's not eating his own dick, is really cool. Max, you're eating your dick on camera, buddy. What's up?
Best gift you've ever received?
Best gift I've ever received. Learning that that my macro purpose was going to be of service, that I was going to be a healer. I find that to be a huge gift.
How about the best gift you've ever given?
Well, I'm all about like listening to people, and so when I hear that they're like into something, I put that into the bank. And so I think overall, just in general, I'm a thoughtful gift giver.
What's your favorite board game?
Ugh, I love me a fucking board game. I'm a board game whore. I would say these days I'm digging on a classic Clue. Just digging on that shit.
Vegas or Venice?
Fucking Venice. Hello, honeymoon, husband. The fuck?
They don't know that.
I know. It's true.
What's your favorite color?
Ooh. I have two favorite colors. Green and orange, specifically grass green and teal, and then sunset orange. Such a complicated answer.
What's your guilty pleasure?
I don't have guilty pleasures because I think that we just need to own the shit that we fucking like. You know, as long as it's not like harmful to others. You know, but I used to consider guilty pleasure reading like gossipy magazines. But I don't feel guilty about it. I just fucking like it sometimes.
What made you want to become a therapist?
Wow. Well, I come from a fuckload of trauma, and I've done a lot of therapy in my life, and when I felt what it was like to not feel like shit all the time, and that I learned how to do that in therapy, I really, really wanted to teach other people those things and help facilitate people's own healing and growth, because it's changed my life.
Do you have a therapy website?
I do have a therapy website. It's avenuesoflight.ca.
What book are you reading?
I am reading I can't remember the exact title, but it's the How to Heal ADHD by Gabor Mate, who is like, speaking of gurus, that motherfucker's my fucking guru. I love that guy.
It's awesome. Pilates or yoga?
Yoga.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What's the weirdest word in the English language?
Ooh. I don't know about weird, but the word I love saying the most is indubitably. Say it with me. Indubitably.
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 It's so much fun. Say it. Indubitably.
What's your favorite thing about performing?
Oh. I love live performing because you never know what's going to happen. And it's really exciting because of that, because like lots of magical shit can happen when you don't know what's going to happen, and making people laugh.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas and Hanukkah, so Christmaka, Halloween, followed by Pride.
I got lost. So Max, who do you love more, mommy or daddy?
Oh.
Who do you love more, Max?
Max, who do you love more, mommy or daddy? Do you love mommy more? Do you love mommy more? Why do you keep looking away? We all know that he loves me. You treacherous man.
No, he loves you more.
He does love me more. He's a mama's boy. Why do you love mommy's more? I would kiss him, but he's just been licking his dick, so I'm not going to.
You're stuck on an island. You can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would you eat?
Have you met me? Fuck you, sushi. That's like a no-brainer. Are we even married?
What's one thing you've always wanted to do but have been too scared to do?
One thing I've wanted to do that stand-up. People have told me that I should try stand-up, but I'm just like really intimidated by it. Like, it's not even that I would be concerned about being heckled. It's like, I don't even think I could like specifically write a routine that people would find funny. Like, I'm weird and shit, and like, I don't know, it's scary.
What's a skill you've been working on mastering?
Gaining control of my ants. Automatic negative thoughts. So controlling my negative self-talk. Really working on that shit.
What's the best thing to happen to you today?
Oh, I had some wicked catch-ups with some good friends because my life has been bonkers. And I'm playing catch-up with people I love a lot.
What's the worst thing to happen to you today?
Oh, what's the worst? Oh, that I like double booked myself and got fucking behind, and you know, just my day was a little bit cracky. Best
compliment you've ever received?
Oh, I would say stuff to do with being authentic, and people feeling safe with me.
Favorite smell?
Cilantro in general, and Chanel Allure. Favorite.
Love it. If you made a documentary, what would it be about?
Oh, fuck. I would say epigenetics. I know it's being talked a lot about. People are talking a lot more about it now. I can't talk. People are talking more about it now, and it's just the idea that we are not victims to our genes, that genes are actually influenced by their environment. So I would like do a fuckload of research and do a documentary about it.
What's the last piece of content you consumed that made you cry?
Oh, that wicked video of the father and 7-year-old girl singing Shallow. I can't remember their names, but so good.
So good. What's one thing you wish you knew at 19?
I wish that I knew that things weren't always going to be that fucking hard.
Sweet or savory?
Combination of both.
Girl crush?
Angelina Jolie, forever and forevermore.
How do you know you're in love?
Well, I feel like it's an internal thing of like just feeling connected to the universe and happy and elated, and everything becomes beautiful, even things that I didn't find beautiful before. Just feeling elated and happy and like really aligned. I feel really connected and grounded and calm. Like I do with you every day.
Okay. Song you can listen to on repeat?
Ooh, so many songs, but recently I've been just eating the song from X Factor, that beautiful girl she's gone through cancer, Nightbird, called It's Okay. I've been listening to it like fucking crazy.
Such a good song.
Such a good song.
If you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
Nobody. But it'd be really cool to be a dude for a day. That'd be an interesting experience.
What are you most excited about at this time in your life?
Oh, wow. My life with you and what the future holds for us and all the cool shit that I've been working on. And it's all sort of in its infancy right now. And I'm just really excited about what's going to come from it.
Your go-to for having a good laugh?
Well, myself, because I'm fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Well, no, like I make myself laugh a lot. So that's a real thing. And any of like my laugh for friends. And so that would be Peter Halley, and it would be Keith Power and Dana Parsons and my friends back in Ontario, Berta Dad and Caroline, who's here, Sherry, Bry guy. That motherfucker makes me laugh. So my friends, really.
Your affirmation for today?
My affirmation for today. I'm grateful.
That's it. You made it.
I did it! Excellent. Well, now you can get the fuck out of my face because I have reading to do. Research for my next PMG video that comes out next Friday about inner child work. So get the fuck out of my face.
Love you too.
Mm-hmm.